All right, well, Coulter asked if we could go camping. It was an hour before dark when he asked. So a good dad says, yeah, we can, we're going camping. So we just threw everything in the truck. And what are we doing, Coulter?
Going camping.
That's right. Yep, we only got time to camp for a night. We got our bows, we got a little bit of fishing tackle, we got a little tent to camp in, a couple sleeping bags, and we're going camping. All right, we've made it to our camp spot. We've camped here before. We built this little fire ring. Do you see any dead trees up above us? Anything that could fall? Any dead branches?
No, besides that one that already followed me, but that's away. So.
Yep. So it looks like a pretty safe place to camp, right?
Uh-huh.
All right, let's get everything ready and set up camp, Coulter. If we get everything up in time, we might have time to shoot a rabbit, cook over the fire.
And fish.
Yeah, we'll definitely have time to fish tomorrow. All right, so if you're in a quick hurry, you might want to think about getting yourself one of these quick pop-up jobs. This thing is pretty awesome. We've gave it a test run already, but this is going to be our first time actually camping in it, isn't it, buddy?
Uh-huh.
And what Coulter's doing is just clearing out any debris underneath our bedding and underneath where the tent's going to be. That way you got something nice and soft to lay on that isn't going to poke holes if you have an air mattress or one of your inflatable pads. And it just generally makes it nicer to sleep in that area without a stick poking you in the back. With that said, I'm going to show you guys how fast these things set up here. Oh yeah.
Then there's those two little windows on the side.
Man, I like that. I like that a lot.
I think it's the shape that makes.
Okay. Now,
Huh.
we got some tent stakes. We don't even got to make our own tent stakes this time. Yep, so pull this out and stick these in. This ground's really soft, but make sure you stick them in all the way, okay? All the way down. Now let's go to the other side and do the same thing. You pull it nice and tight, okay? Not so tight it rips it, but nice and tight. But in a situation like this, keep them nice and short so you don't gotta fight and trip over them and stuff, right? I'll just put them in the ground. Holy smokes. They only give you one extra tent spike, so don't lose any. Just like that, in a matter of minutes, got yourself a nice little two-man tent. It's got a door on either side. Show you guys here. Windows on both sides. Door on either side. Nice and cheap. Amazon special. These are a lot nicer than the cheap tents were when I was a kid, that's for sure. When I was your age, we didn't have much for tents. Not like this.
This takes quite a while.
So Coulter's breaking up some firewood for us. He's using a really good method here. Who taught you how to do that?
You?
That's right. You can make a lot of firewood real fast when you got to. Yes, sir. Just a simple crotch between the trees. and he's got quite the little pile going here. Of course, we'll have to dry most of this out, but he's got the right idea, and we still got a little bit of daylight left. I'll show you guys the inside of our tent here. And here is our sleeping situation. Not a lot of room, but it's actually perfect. This is everything I would want in a tent this size. A little bit of a dad moment here. Something that might make you cry a little bit if you're a dad like me. This mattress used to fit both of us on it. This little air mattress used to fit both of us on it just fine. Now, Coulter's so big, it's time to upgrade. So this is gonna do for tonight, but unfortunately, my boy's growing up on me. Gosh darn it. And look at him go, he's got all this wood. Should we do a little rabbit hunting before dark? See if we can find something to put on the barbecue. I got my longbow and Coulter's got his self bow that I made him. We're gonna go on a quick rabbit hunt. Fire's not our #1 priority right now because it's not really terribly cold. So we got camp set up and we feel like we got maybe 15-20 minutes to try to shoot a rabbit. All right, let's go do it.
Tomorrow we're going fishing.
Yeah. Well, it's starting to rain and it's starting to get dark, so we're gonna get back to camp.
Sorry it wasn't 15 or 20 minutes.
All right, well, it started to rain pretty good on us, hasn't it, Coulter? So you gotta be, and it's rained for 7 days or more. So you gotta be picky about where you get your fire starting material. And then you gotta make sure you keep it dry. What you need is, you wanna hear that crack, crack with this stuff. So you gotta get down in here to get it. So you'll see the difference. You can hear that. All right. Wonder if I could kick this off to get the fat wood. There we go.
That works.
Yeah, right there's the fat wood. Right there. So let's look inside of there. Oh, perfect. That'll be good.
Ooh.
Yep. I like to put mine right down where I'm gonna get that fire started. Right down here and take them real fine shavings off. See, because yours are just gonna keep flying around. Put it right here, Coulter. Put the end of your stick right here.
I'm trying to practice.
Now everything you shave off is gonna stay right there. See? Yeah, and try not to go so hard. Try to be a little, here, take my stick. I think you're adding a little too much pressure.
Okay.
See where I've already started there? Use that.
I used to be doing this perfect.
You haven't been practicing. See, what me and Coulter are doing right now is we're getting to the inside of this wood because everything, it's been raining for over 7 days. Probably been raining close to 10 days. So everything's wet. So you got to get to the inside of everything in order to get anything dry to start fires with. I'm kind of making a fire stick right here. Oh no, Coulter. Don't do that.
Sorry.
Man, that was a lot of work. Okay, here's the deal that I'm trying to teach Coulter right now, actually. That was a good learning lesson. Everything's wet. So we've created a small base here to collect all of our dry material. But if any of that dry material, like this real fine stuff, drops onto this wet ground, it pretty much ruins it. So now we're pretty much gonna have to start over with our pile. You know, I'm keeping these ones on a stick, which is a nice way to do it, but kids sometimes have a really hard time with that. So it's easier for kids to take the shaving completely off sometimes. So try again, buddy. So instead of putting so much angle on your knife, use less angle. So you're taking finer shavings.
Do you like move your knife up as you go?
Yeah, kind of like this. See, I got a nice little fire stick going there. A lot of stuff takes more finesse. You can't just bully your way through everything.
Okay.
So what I have here is a little bit of fat wood, which comes from the base of a dead pine tree, and I can create those same little curls with that. And that'll start really good. So you guys are probably wondering why we're going through all this. And me and Coulter like to use primitive means of fire, which we try to do bow drill, hand drill. If we're not doing that, we're doing flint and steel. I'm training Coulter right now on a ferro rod because he's a little bit younger. So start him with a ferro rod. Actually start him with matches. You know, don't make it harder than you have to. Start him with a lighter and matches. Then move him to a ferro rod. Then you start doing the more primitive things. Flint and steel. Coulter's pretty good at flint and steel. I am actually a believer that flint and steel is a little easier than a ferro rod if you have char material. But then move them to doing more friction fire and things like that.
Dad, I don't understand, like, keep them on. Like,
yeah, when you make a fire stick, you keep all your curls on. See, he's got a nice fire stick going right there. That's a pretty good one. So sometimes, like I was telling you, put your ferro rod right on that base, that piece of wood. You don't have to go crazy.
you have it, Ember.
It'll start.
Nice job.
Thanks. There it goes. See that? You put your knife in its case.
I got my knife in my case.
Now we can move this pile. But do you see how I held it right to the...
Yeah, like right, like almost right on it, like barely touching it.
Right. So me and Coulter are in really, really wet conditions, as I mentioned before. And this pile of stuff is wet as well. So we're gonna try to dry it out kind of as that fat wood's burning in there. We're gonna try to dry it out. Here, keep that on yourself, buddy, so you don't lose it. Put it in your pocket. So what do you got on fire there, bub?
Fat wood.
Fat wood.
Burns like a little torch. Oh.
So here we have a little fat wood torch. We're gonna do a little experiment and just set it here by the fire. See how long it'll burn. Just for something fun to do. What do you think?
I think it'll burn for about 10 minutes.
All right, so we came out here in a great big yank, but we managed to have a bag of popcorn that was in the truck. So let me see that. So we got some microwave popcorn, and we managed to find some tin foil from Coulter's hamburger. That was in the truck, and we managed to find a tea can. So we're going to take and we're going to pop some popcorn over this fire. We're going to take it out of its wrapper, and we're gonna try see if we can't pop it in this can or in this tin foil, or maybe a combination of both. Sound good? Think it'll work?
Yep.
Let's see.
Forgot me a knife to cut it.
Give myself some more light there. Oh, perfect. Okay.
There it goes.
Now we got that emptied out. Let's make sure this can's not all crushed. Now, burn any of the tea out of it that might have been in it. Best way to make the popcorn. Set it in there like that, you think? Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, now we're gonna take the bag of popcorn. And I'm sure we're gonna have way more popcorn in here than we do room in this can. So we're just gonna have to eat it as it pops. Okay?
What if it pops out of the can?
We're gonna have to just eat it as it pops.
What if it pops out of the
Here, stick your finger in there and then wipe the butter off your finger. I'll make sure we put your knife away.
Why am I sticking my finger in there and then wiping it off?
Mmm. That's why. Because it tastes like buttery popcorn. Oh! Turn your light on. Look down in there.
It's working!
It's working. Here. It's working. Just keep moving this around. Shaking this up. Look down in there. How's it working?
Good.
Oh!
Oh. Well,
Whoa! We're making popcorn here.
it's probably take a couple minutes, but still making it.
Move it around in a circle. Oh yeah!
Oh, right on there.
Popping right out of there, mister. It'll burn down pretty quick. Okay, now we gotta keep moving this. Oh! Popping right up out of there.
I'm gonna eat that popcorn right
Eat it. Tell me what it tastes like. Try it.
tastes very good.
All right.
Better than the one cooking microwave.
Okay. I can hear it popping. We just gotta keep
Yep, there's a lot in there.
moving it. If we put this top on it, there's getting some. Oh yeah, good popcorn. Keep this on there so they don't pop out. Keep moving this around. It's popping good in there. See how our popcorn's doing. Oh yeah,
Wow.
looking good, ain't it? Looking real good. Put that back on there. Down here. We got our plate here. What we're finding out with the popcorn, it gets real smoky. And some of it gets nice and done perfectly, and some of it gets a little charred. But not too bad for campfire. What's in the bottom there? The kernels mostly. So next time we do this, we might shake it the whole time. Let's see what happens. That's enough for us anyway. Here, you take that piece. How is it?
Good.
Tastes like it was cooked over a campfire.
Way different.
It does taste different. Now, here's the question. Here you go. Why would it taste so much different? Tastes a little smoky. Well, it's been a pretty good day. We only had less than an hour to set up the tent and get a fire, before dark, I should say. And we got the tent set up, got our camping spot set up, spent some good time around a fire, made some campfire hobo popcorn, so we did some snacking. Tomorrow we better worry about getting some food.
Because we didn't have any meat or healthies today.
What are we going to get for food?
Fish and rabbit, small game.
You think we're going to be successful?
I think if we don't get a rabbit, we're definitely getting a fish.
All right. You about ready for bed? Probably hang out here for a second. Give it 5. Good job today. Love you. We'll probably hang out for just a minute. Let this fire die down. And
1:60. It's been a minute.
Go to bed. All right. Good night, Coulter.
Good night, Dad.
Love you.
Love you.
Good morning, Coulter.
Good morning.
We slept pretty good last night, even though it was pretty rainy.
Yeah.
Rained all night and it's super windy. It's still windy. I think we'll just hang out in the tent for a little while. Got a nice pile of firewood going here for us. Got our tent airing out from a rainy night. All right, so me and Coulter are getting our daily firewood. And we're actually cutting a little bit of extra. We're cutting some for next time we want to camp in this spot. Show you guys one thing and tell anybody that maybe isn't as that experienced with this, that wants to do this stuff. Everything that we're cutting stuff that was dead and was standing. You don't want stuff, especially when it's been raining for 6 or 7, 8 days like it has been. You don't want this stuff on the ground. It will not burn. You want it to make a nice sound, nice hollow sound when you hit it together. And a crotch in a tree like this is a really good workstation because you can put your hand on this side of it. There's no way that saw can cut you. That saw is not going to jump through the tree to cut you. So that's a really safe way to process a lot of wood fast. All right, well, it's time for me and Coulter to try to get some protein. All we've had is a campfire popcorn and some potato chips. We got our bows with us, and we got a little fishing rig here that I made Coulter last year. So just a little hand reel. We've got a beaver hanging out in here, chewing on everything. So the river might be dammed up. Well, he's got a lot of them chewed off through here. So we did not get a squirrel or a rabbit, but I shot at 2 squirrels. Coulter's found an earthworm and he's got his fishing set up. So we're gonna see if we can't catch a fish, huh, buddy?
Uh-huh.
Got a wooden bobber system. We'll see what we can do there. A line out in the water, hand line. I've got a hook and a stick. Let me see that. No, you're thread in your pocket. Some thread. I'm gonna get a big, long length of this. Tucked into this stick, we're gonna set a bank line. You remember what a bank line is? Feel one? I'll find you another worm then, okay? All right, we got some nice worms we dug up here. Gonna see if we can catch another fish. We got one.
What is it?
What did we get?
What is that thing?
That's a shiner.
Ooh.
Well, maybe your idea wasn't so bad after all.
It's not so big.
No, it's not so big, but hey, we know there's fish in here, and if we're hungry. All right, buddy. So it's slim pickings. Popcorn and a minnow. Here's Coulter's little fish. Got this guy on a hand line. And this camping trip's been pretty slim pickings for us. I missed a squirrel, and that was our main meal, and I missed it. Our main protein fix, but he's gonna get a little bite out of this. So you're gonna need to gut this. Scale it and gut it.
Don't you like scale it with the back of your knife?
Yep. Yep. I would just leave him right on that, Coulter. I would just leave him right on that. Yep. There you go. Scale him up. Almost. Make sure he's nice and smooth.
Right here is smooth.
Just a tiny. All right, mister, let's see what you got. Very nice. Very good. Are you ready to throw some seasoning on him? Put him in
him?
Yeah, in him and on him. Because you're going to have to eat that whole fish, bones and all.
I'm not eating bones.
Well, if you cook
the bones out.
Good luck with a fish that small. I'd eat him whole. I'd just crunch the bones up. I'd cook him well and eat him whole. Get the nutrients out of him.
I don't like bones. The fish bones are so thin.
And you're awfully hungry to be this picky. Yep, so put the fish in the tin foil. Give him a little, I can do it for you.
Oh, okay. Come on.
Here, put him in that tin foil so the tin foil don't blow away. Give him a little seasoning. Flip him. You don't want him nice and salty. Shiners don't taste very good, but it's gonna be like heaven here. Okay, now fold him up, wrap him up in there. There you go. Now you gotta get your fire going.
I got a newspaper.
Oh, looks like. Very good, Coulter. Now, so it's gonna burn up fast, so make sure you get your.
I need that fish.
Very good, Coulter. Very good. Get your fire going, then worry about your fish. All right, Coulter, go ahead and put your fish right between those two logs. We're gonna cook him well, cook him real well.
Cook him.
Yep. Put your fish right in between those logs. We're gonna cook him real well, so he's crunchy. You can just throw him in there. You don't gotta be. Yep, there you go. That'll work. Well, we walked away from Coulter's fish for a minute and it got crispy. What do you think of that?
I'm not eating it.
Oh man.
That means no food for us.
No food for us.
Especially for you.
All right, pull the tent stakes, put them all in there. We'll get the rest of this camp taken care of here. Letting the air out of that.
It's just weird to do.
All right, so times were tough this camping trip. We had to resort to pistachios and Fritos.
Yeah.
We didn't do so great. Do you feel defeated?
Kind of.
You ready to get out of here?
Mm-hmm.
You want to try it again?
Yep.
Same spot? Same challenge? We will be back. Thanks for joining us. Like, share, subscribe.
We'll catch you next time.
We'll catch you next time.